Facing a top assassin's lethal strike, the girl effortlessly countered with just one glance. Back home after an exhausting journey, badass Xiao Mei discovered a pack of bullies mercilessly harassing her beloved family and calmly strode forward toward the large, menacing thug. Everyone froze in horror, but before they could react, Xiao Mei appeared beside the bully, kicked off his leg, then hoisted him and flung him 108,000 kilometers away. At that moment, little Kara tried to ambush her with a baseball bat. The boss, convinced he must be hallucinating at the impossible sight, sent his armed men rushing into clearing, but with nothing more than a controlled light kick, she launched several cars skyward, instantly pulverizing them into dust. All attacks on her failed. With a wave, everything before her turned instantly to ash. She was a heaven-defying, people-hating being. He was walking alone on the road when traffickers kidnapped and molested him. Seeing the girl wandering alone on the road, the van driver's sinister intentions flared. He rushed over and in one swift move hauled Xiao Mei into his vehicle. Though filthy, he wasn't bad to look at. Once inside, the kidnapper began to grope her. Kuihua, also bound, couldn't bear it and tried to intervene, only to be brutally beaten. The gang boss kept scrutinizing Xiao Mei, oblivious to the fact that his end was imminent. When Kuihua regained consciousness, she saw Xiao Mei crouched beside the boss, ready to finish him off. Kind-hearted, she trembled and begged her to stop. Obediently, Xiao Mei ceased her attack. Seeing this, Kuihua intended to flee but halted halfway. Her kind heart couldn't abandon the girl in the freezing wilderness, so she grabbed her, flagged down a passing van, and quickly escaped this place of trouble. Next, she rushed the gravely injured Xiao Mei to the hospital, but her appearance stunned the doctors. She had over 50 bullet wounds, and they'd just extracted a chip from the back of her neck. An ordinary person would have died 100 times over, yet the girl had held on until now. As the doctors stared in disbelief, they turned to see her wounds rapidly knitting back together. What they didn't know was that the chip they'd removed had been suppressing Xiao Mei's true nature. Homeless after waking, Xiao Mei was taken in by Kuihua, who cooked her delicious meals, and even cleared out her childhood bedroom for her. Having grown up in a cold laboratory, Xiao Mei felt the warmth of home for the first time. She thought her days would remain peaceful, but the ringleader who had kidnapped Kuihua before suddenly reappeared, demanding to seize Kuihua's family farm. To defend herself, she faced them head-on with a shotgun. But how could a lone, frail woman stand against several burly men? Before long, the siblings were pinned to the ground. At the brink of death, hearing the commotion, Xiao Mei leapt down from the roof. She took aim at the foolhardy little Kara, whose reckless bravado had led her into grave danger now.
Ah, you guys, I can't believe you're all just here making such a mess again. Seriously.
After the brawl, the thugs were all beaten. Only then did the boss realize his forces were no match for the girl. To save their lives, he and his men fled in panic. And so, with Xiao Mei's help, the sister and brother safely held onto their farm.